Good morning, students. So in last chapter, we have studied about Python, basic introduction to Python, how we can install Python at our system, and then different types of data type, variables, comments, line and indentation in Python. And in second chapter, we are going to start today and we will learn different types of operators available in Python. Okay. So as you know, in computer or sorry, in general life, we have some symbols. Like for addition, we require this symbol. For subtraction, we require this symbol. For multiplication, for division, for modulus, all these symbols we use in mathematics for doing some calculation. In similar way, if we want to do some calculation in computer, then we require some symbol, and those symbols are known as operators. So as you know, like we have some expression, and what is expression? Combination of operands and operator. So if I am writing 10 plus 20, so 10 and 20 here are operands, and this symbol is operator. And if we will write together operators and operand, this thing known as expression. So today we will learn about these different operators available in Python. So now we will move on to our book part and then continue with the explanation. So Python support basically 6 different types of operator. It can be arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operator, then we have some assignment operator. All these operators support by a Python. So first one is arithmetic operator. So arithmetic operator, as you know, plus, minus, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. So all these operators come under the category of arithmetic operator. So now let's start with the introduction part. Operators are the special symbol present computation. They are applied on operands which can be value or variable. The value and variable when used with operator are known as operands, and operators when applied on operands form an expression. Okay, so as I have told you, if we will apply operands with operator, this thing known as expression. Okay. Okay, so this known as expression. Now, types of operators. So Python supports 6 different types of operator. It can be arithmetic operator, comparison operator, assignment operator, logical operator, membership operator, and last one is identity operator. Now, one by one, we will see like what kind of arithmetic operators we have in each and every, especially in Python. So arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic operation. It can be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponent and floor division. So as you can see here, plus, minus, multiply, divide. So you are very well aware about all these operator because you all are using these operators in your mathematics from first standard or from KG1 or KG2. Okay, so here is one example like how we can use these operators in Python program. So first one you can see here, variable A, B and C. So two variable for as an operand and C for result. So first we are going to print A, B value on the screen, and then in next line you can see, if I will zoom in. Okay. So next line you can see C is equal to A plus B. So here we are using addition operator. Next A minus B, subtraction operator. And how we are printing result? Print A plus B hyphen value of C is C. So here is your result. So this one will be your result. So this is work as message. So you can write anything. Addition of A and B, or A plus B minus value of C. Sorry, hyphen value of C. So in any way you can write, because this is just message and this is your output. Because we are saving output in C variable, that's why we are printing here. So if you want to print value, so you can write directly print C. In this way you will also get some output. Okay. Next, C is equal to A minus B. So here we have used subtraction, and this pound sign, you know, we have practiced this thing in chapter number 1. This is known as comment. If you want to put some messages, some information for the user, like why we are using this A minus B for subtraction, A plus B for addition. So all kind of information you can write in program with the help of this pound sign, and this thing is known as comment. Next, in similar way, we have used multiply operator, division operator, modulus operator, and floor division operator. So you all know about all this operator, maybe get confused in this mod, expo and floor. So I will tell you this thing in mod. If you will do, like if we are writing, I will erase this thing. Okay, so if we have taken A is equal to 20, B is equal to B is equal to 3. So if we are writing A mod B, then answer will be remainder. So 3 6 are 18. So here answer will be 2, because when you will divide 20 by 3, okay, so remainder will be 2. So this remainder will be answer when you will apply this mod operator. Next operator we are having. So next we are having A exponent B. It means 20 raised to power 3, and that you know what it will be? 8,000. And how we are getting this value? 20 into 20 into 20. So this will be your answer in case of exponent. And now one more is here. That is your floor division. So this is the symbol. So in floor division you will get a complete number. Like in this here 20 floor 3 will be 6 only. Okay, because 6 is your not 6. So when you will divide this number, I will check it again and tell you here. Complete number will be there. So if I will run this program, you can see here 6.0. So it will ignore any number after decimal. So as you know, when 2, then we will pick some 0 here, then again it will be divided 6.6 something result will be there. But in floor division only complete number you will be able to see. It will ignore any number after decimal point. So I hope you can understood or you can learn from this arithmetic operator. Okay, now we will move on to our next operator, that is conditional operator, or you can say comparison operator. Okay, so comparison operator, as you all know, and you can guess with the name, like used for comparison between two numbers. So if we are doing comparison, like I have two numbers 1 and 2, and if I will compare, so result will be always yes or no. So if I am asking 1 greater than 2, so that will be no, it means false result will be there. If I am saying 2 greater than 1, yes, true result will be there. So in case of comparison operator, output will be always true or false. Okay. So comparison operator, output will be always true or false. So we call this Boolean value. In computer, true false known as Boolean value, means in output 1 means true and 0 means false. Okay, so we are having here greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to, or equal to. This kind of operator we have in comparison operator. So as you can see here, is double equal, it means it is comparing if A is equal to B or not. So here in this example we have taken B as in 3, A as in 20. So 20 is not equal to 3. So result will be false. Next, A not equal to B. So as you all know, here I will write 20 is not equal to 3. So that will be true only, right? Next we have A greater than B. So 20 is greater than B. That is true. 20 बड़ा है 3 से. Next, A greater than equal to B. That is also true. इन दोनों में से एक कंडीशन ट्रू है क्योंकि ग्रेटर है इक्वल नहीं है. Then also we will get true. Next, A less than B. That is false. 20 is not less than B. Or we can say 3 is not greater than 20. Next, A less than equal to B. That is also false because A is greater than 3. Okay, so in this way we are going to get result in case of comparison operator. Now with the help of program we will understand this thing. So in the same example they have taken value 20 and 3. Now we will just do some changes here. I will change the value of B from 3 to 21. Okay, now if I will run this program, so you can see here. So value of A 20, value of B 21. Now first comparison we have done here. A greater than B. Sorry, equal to B. So we have 20 equal to 21. That is false. So in first statement result will be false as you can see here. Next, A not equal to B. So 20 is not equal to 21. That is true only. So that's why we are getting true here. Next statement is, I have to just scroll this screen here. Okay, so next is A greater than B. So 20 is not greater than 21. That's why we are getting false here. Next we have taken 20 greater than equal to 21. That is also false. So that's why false result is here. Next, 20 less than 21. True. So that's why result is true here. So as in, I hope you can understand this thing like what I am trying to tell here. What is the meaning of comparison operator and how we are getting true and false. Now we will move to next kind of operator, that is your assignment operator. So as you can do some guesses here, like assignment means kuch assign karna. So after doing some arithmetic operator, we are assigning value to the variable. So these operators are known as assignment operator. The assignment operator assign value to Python variable present on the left hand side of expression. So as you all know, when you are doing some calculation, so always result will be on stored in left side operand. You know this thing very well. So in similar way, in assignment operator, if you are writing some expression, so by default result will get stored in your left side value or left side variable. So now with the help of example, I will show you this thing. First is your assign, simple assign. A is equal to B. Simply if we have value of A 20 and value of B 3. So if I am writing A equal B, not equal we call it A assign. It means value of B will be assigned to A. So here value of A will become 3. So you can see here in this example. If I will run, so here they are assigning C assign A. It means value of A will be assigned to C in this example. So if I will write here, I will do some changes here. B, and I will remove this thing and note this A. So in this example we have taken A assign B. So we will use the same thing. A assign B. Not capital, we have to write in small here and similar with this. So if we will write A assign B, so value of B will be assigned to A. Now I will run this program again saying C is not defined. Okay, so we will define here C also, because in further program we are using C, that's why it's giving error. So we will write in this way and try to run. Okay, now you can see. C is equal to A, C assign A assign C, result is 0. Why? Okay. I will move back and do this thing again. Maybe some refreshment issue is not getting refreshed this screen. I will run this again. So we are learning assignment operator. Now you can see with the same example, maybe some declaration or definition issue is here. Okay, so you can see here A is equal to B is equal to 3, and we have print value of A and B. Then C assign A, it means value of A will be assigned to C. So here value of A is 20. So if you will print C, okay, so here we are printing C, that's why it's getting some error, because it's getting C result here only. So if I will do changes here, then it will be okay. Okay, so you can understand with this example only. C assign A, B, A की value क्या है? 20. So in here result will be 20 only. Okay. So if we are writing A plus equal B, if we are writing A plus equal B, it means A is equal to A plus B. Now in this example we are having value 20 and 3. Okay. So if I will write, it means 20 plus 3, and here value of A will become 23. Okay. In similar way, if I will write A minus equal B, it means A is equal to A minus B. So value of A will be 17. Okay. It means addition करो then assign करो, subtract करो then assign करो. Okay. So in this way you can have an idea with the help of this example. Similar means with the help of arithmetic operator we are assigning some value to some operands. So combination of assignment plus arithmetic operator are known as assignment operator. Okay, so next logical operator, membership operator and identity operator we will cover in upcoming classes. So now it's your responsibility to practice all the program at your system, and in case of any doubt you can ask tomorrow. Thank you.